Montana has sent dozens, hundreds of its basketball standouts to enjoy fine overseas careers, and Peyton Ferris is currently no different. Former Twin Bridges and Montana State standout having a heck of a time in northern Spain. Peyton Ferris wanted to make a big first impression. Former Twin Bridges and Montana State basketball standout is in her first professional season overseas in Spain and hoped to capture the attention of players and fans in Basque Country during one of her first games in October. Ferris achieved that, but perhaps not in the manner she expected.
We sit in these plastic chairs on the floor, and I was leaning forward in my chair too far, and all of a sudden the chair slipped out from under me and went into the bleachers, and everyone saw, and it's kind of just like the foreign, I don't know, just kind of bad foreign luck, and everyone's like, oh, there's the foreigner. But no, it's been great. Everyone's been nice, and yeah, it's been a great experience.
Chair mishaps aside, Ferris is enjoying her time overseas. She says she is beginning to get settled in Galdacao, a city of nearly 30,000 in northern Spain, just miles from the Bay of Biscay of the Atlantic Ocean. She also continues to focus on basketball for her club, which lies in League 2, comparable to the NBA's developmental league. But Ferris has quickly learned that being the outsider in a foreign country does present its challenges.
I'm apologizing to my old roommate that was from Australia because, I mean, she even spoke English, and just the being foreign thing kind of, you know, joked around with her about things she did or driving, but now there's a language barrier too. All my teammates speak English really well, but going out and about, and if I don't have them with me, the Spanish is really rough. So just some things that happen when you're a foreigner too, and just asking for help, but they take good care of me. So just with the food is different, but it's really good. But I'm happy to be back and eating some American food for a couple weeks.
Cuisine, friends, and family, all key benefits to Ferris's return home for the holidays. But the Big Sky Conference MVP also found time to catch her former teammates in action. Ferris, who scored 1,328 points in her MSU career, 10th most in program history, saw the Bobcats run their home court winning streak to 31 games, second to only national powerhouse UConn. The familiar faces were a welcoming sight to Ferris, who admits keeping in touch with friends and family from Spain has been much different than the typical phone call or text message.
Well, nowadays it's crazy because we pay so much money for a phone plan here, and you go over there and they use so many other things. Like, I'm able to use Facebook Messenger, or WhatsApp is huge because everyone in Spain uses WhatsApp anyway because they get the cheapest phone plan and 8 gigabytes data, and it's only €8, and they know how to work the system over there. So yeah, they just got me a SIM card, so I have service everywhere over there, but I'm still hooked up with my old number and all that, so it's been great.
It's also given Ferris a chance to pass along her stat line so far. 13.9 points and 4.1 boards per game in the 12 contests she's seen on the floor heading into the new year. She also connected on 54% of her two-point field goals and nailed 77% from the charity stripe. Ferris had an average of just more than 1 steal and 1 assist per game. She's also transitioned back to the natural guard position after spending time with her back to the basket at Montana State. She says League 2 isn't as physical as the college game, which gives her an edge over competition, while also allowing her to focus on other aspects of her game.
Working on the ball handling to bring the ball up the floor against the defender was just kind of something that was a little rusty, I'd say. But other than that, I mean, just my style of play, you just kind of I carried my guard play into my post play as far as moves and fundamentals, and now it's the same, like attacking the basket, but also using footwork once you drive someone down. So yeah, I never really knew what to tell players when they asked for advice on, besides, you know, the typical work hard and stuff. But now, I guess my biggest advice is growing up, it doesn't matter if you're short, tall, develop your game at every position. And right now, it's just whoever can play basketball. And if you're small and can post up other guards, that's huge. And if you can drive and shoot the ball as a post, no matter how big you are, like, it's just to be an all-around player. That's the biggest thing.
Ferris and her club currently rank in the top 3 in League 2, with the top 4 programs qualifying for the playoffs. The winner of the postseason automatically moves up to League 1, a, quote, big motivator, according to Ferris. Her favorite game to date came in the preseason against a local League One team, providing a packed gym with fans pounding on the drums and blowing air horns that sounded eerily similar to the shot clock, she jokes.
I'd say that's just a biggest shocker because, yeah, to adjust to ignoring the fake horns for the shot clock and actually tune into the shot clock a lot more.
Basketball, though, continues to come naturally. However, the hardworking Ferris is locked in on improvements. But living overseas does offer its tourist moments for the former Class C All-Star.
I kind of am saying, like, Basque Country up there is kind of like the Montana of Spain, but it's right by the ocean, so it has everything, and that's what people don't know. Everyone wants to go to Barcelona and Madrid, but you fly into Bilbao, Spain, and there's the Guggenheim Museum that's really famous, and Game of Thrones was filmed all up in that area, so you're seeing all that. You can do a Game of Thrones tour. There's the beach there, and they get these famous 30 to 50-foot waves off the coast right there. And so there's a lot of surfing and hiking and cliffs, and the scenery, some of it's like, am I in Montana or Spain? And so then the ranches too, they produce all the, a lot of the beef for Spain and all the, ranch agriculture stuff. And then they grow the grapes there too for all the wine throughout Spain. So yeah, it's a really awesome experience, and it's just a beautiful place to be.
Forget that first impression. Peyton Ferris is living her dream. Richie Melby, MTN Sports.